pups! RP here. Halloween is right around the corner, so what better way to celebrate than with Halloween-themed movies? Animated, live action, horror, family friendly, you name it, there's a Halloween movie with all those themes. Today, I'm sharing 5 of my personal favorites. Share yours in the comments below, and let's do this! Spookly the Square Pumpkin. A cute little Halloween movie about a square pumpkin named Spookly? Yes, please. Based on the children's book of the same name, Spookly is bullied and ridiculed for being, well, a square pumpkin, and not your typical round-shaped pumpkin. He starts to feel insecure about this, but is quickly encouraged by a scarecrow named Jack, and 2 bats, Bug Eater Boris and his sister, bug-loving vegetarian Bella, to enter the holiday farm's Jack Olympics. Unfortunately, he fails at all the events the game has, and later there's a disaster involving a fire trapping Jack, and a bunch of wind that blows the pumpkins away, but not Spookly, so he ends up saving Jack from being burnt, and the pumpkins from being blown away into a river, and they all praise Spookly for his chivalry and bravery. He also gets to be the farmer's personal jack-o'-lantern, because of how unique he looks. Halloween themed, and a good moral to a super cute story. True perfection. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I could have put 2 of my other favorites, Zombie Island or the 2002 live-action Scooby-Doo movie on this list, but The Witch's Ghost won that coin toss for being centered around the fall season, and Halloween is in fall, so pretty self-explanatory. The Scooby Gang go to Oakhaven, followed by writer Ben Ravencroft, voiced by the amazingly talented Tim Curry, to see his ancestor Sarah Ravencroft as a type of new tourist attraction, along with the upcoming solo goth girl band, Hex Girls. Only to find out Ben is a warlock, making Sarah an evil witch, and her goes to summoned by Ben, only for things to go south. Guess he was never told not to tamper with the spirit world involving black magic, or Ouija boards, or never saw The Exorcist. Yeah, I need serious help. The Ghost and Ben are both defeated thanks to Thorn, one of the Hex Girls, who's an actual Wiccan, and both Sarah and Ben are trapped in her spellbook. And the book is burnt, so they're kind of dead. Still, it's a good Scooby-Doo film, and I watch it almost every year, not just on or around Halloween, but all season long during autumn. Beetlejuice. Say his name 3 times and he shall appear. I've seen the movie a few times, and it's actually pretty good. It's more of a horror comedy directed by the amazingly talented Tim Burton. The movie not only led to a cartoon spin-off in the 90s, but also a music of all things years later. And Alex Brightman as Beetlejuice, chef's kiss. Granted, I can't really say much about Beetlejuice, other than it's a horrifically comedical Halloween film to watch with your friends, or on a cozy fall night in during September or October. And I just said his name 3 times, so Beetlejuice, where are you at? The Nightmare Before Christmas. I've talked about this movie to death, but can you blame me? It's Tim Burton's magnum opus, and the characters like Jack and Sally are so memorable, it's practically hard to forget about them. Plus, Danny Elfman as Jack is true perfection, and the music is amazing. From This Is Halloween, to Sally's song, to What's This, to Oogie Boogie Song, to Kidnap the Sandy Claus, everything about this movie is amazing. And it's not only a good Halloween movie, it's also a good Christmas movie too. Tim Burton is amazing. And have you listened to Amy Lee's version of Sally's song, or Marilyn Manson's version of This Is Halloween, or even the Fall Out Boy's version of What's This? Amazing. Now, for some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the cut, but are still my favorites regardless. I'm just gonna list off the honorable mentions super quickly. Coraline, The Corpse Bride, Addams Family Values, Hotel Transylvania, Hocus Pocus, The Blair Witch, Warm Bodies, Zombieland, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, the 2002 live-action film Scooby-Doo, and its sequel Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, Double Double Toil and Trouble, Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School, Casper, and finally, Goosebumps. Alright, now for the obvious pick of number 1. Trick or Treat. I already did a review of this movie, But, to quickly recap, it's an anthology film directed by Michael Daughtry, the same mastermind behind my favorite Christmas horror flick, Krampus. And the movie has a mix of horror and fun cutesy-ish stuff in it. Mostly Sam, because he looks freaking adorable! Even his little pumpkin lollipop he uses as a weapon is cute. Honestly, a lot of people may not like this film, but I pretty much watch it almost every year in October, and watch it even when it's not Halloween. Some might think of classic Halloween films, like the Michael Myers films, or the Halloween Town movies, but for me, my mind always goes to Trick or Treat, a true Halloween classic. Alrighty, those are some of my favorite Halloween flicks. Share yours in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one, pups. Cue the outro, RP is out, sweet dreams.